Hey, hey. Cool. Let's carry on with some of these lyrics. What's next on the agenda? Where are we? Cool. Right, let's play through the song, get my head in the game, and see if we can get... I want to see how close I can get to finishing this. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but it's got some stuff down now. Yeah, let's give it a play. See where we're at, and then see if we can get some lyrics down. Chords again. Whoa. Let's maybe adjust this quickly so it doesn't have too much trouble. I love technology. Go on, hurry up. What was it? Oh yeah. Right, let's go through here again. Oh Jesus, what the fucking hell did that just do? Right, undo recording, what? What the fuck off, you stupid thing. What is it doing? Why? Right, get rid of that. What? The technology sucks. Right, there we go. The more I look at the chorus, I quite like it actually. I kind of want to be lazy and do the same lyrics of pre-chorus 2 just because I've not done that yet. It's just something different. Getting there with the lyrics. I like this little swell. So, need to come up with. Oh, that's why I needed that. Huh. Okay. Part of me wants to go straight back into the chorus, but I think I've got to let this one breathe. So what did I have? So this learned inversions thing was talking about like how you learn certain behaviours. So this is the kind of harsh growing up reality. Immersive textures once known, which was just like how you used to not think about things too much. So I need some sort of metaphor. I think I quite like this. There's a couple of things here that I could work with lyrically. Oh, so verse 2. Oh, funnily enough, I already said I was going to do that. Okay, cool. I'm smarter than I thought. Yeah. Some sort of metaphor for... How did the rhyme scheme go in the first? Oh, I changed the first 2 lines rather than the second 2. Yeah, okay, we've got a bit of a rhyme scheme going on. Break from it a little bit, being verse 2. Something about the word like acceptance, or like, what's the word, like, not capitulation, that's too much of a, that's not a very lyric-y word. What could we go with? Having synonyms for acceptance, capitulation. I feel like that's kind of sort of what I'm going for lyrically. Play the thing again. What sort of rolls off the tongue next? Ooh. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong chord. Something about... What words have we got here? Approval, endorsement, compliance, tolerance, reconciliation, yielding. Used that word already in the last song. I don't want to use it again. Embrace. It's not quite the right word. Acknowledge. Try to find a word for like capitulate. It's not. Oh, that's too much of a wordy word. I don't know. Giving in, succumbing, caving, abandoned, resigned. Unsigned? The right word? I think it needs to be a single syllable word that's going to fit there, actually. Yeah, these words. I guarantee I'm not going to use any of these words that are like mood boarded. Oh, inversion. I did use that one. There you go. I've used one. Noise that's kind of a one syllable word. Noise, patience. I want to save that word stillness. I think that's a big word that I want to. Like it sums up the song quite well, or the meaning of the song. Unravel, wayside. Yeah, I like that word as well, but. I don't know, yeah, what words I want, like when you're kind of struck with reality, I guess. Faced by or facing. There's another word for just facing. It's a simple word, but facing. Go on, ChatGPT. Give me one good word, please. Meeting, enduring. No, I just want position towards, right? Opposing, align with, directed at, turn towards. Say turn towards. Maybe. What did I say? Oh no, turn. No, what was the word that I picked? Turn toward. What about like? What's kind of like? What's a word for like harsh? Like harsh reality, like harsh or like. I used the word bitter earlier. I don't know if that's what I want. Bitter. Levity. Right, let's stick with this idea of the metaphor, this hunter in nature metaphor, like the harsh reality of that. How the hunter has to survive, kind of. Something about. Like favouring. You take the side of the prey animal in the nature documentaries. That's kind of the vibe, like the vibe I want here. It makes no sense, probably. I don't know what I mean. Or saying like, you once defended. Past defenses, like past. the word for like or pray? I could use the word pray as like a double entendre. Pray. So like pray for, but like P-R-E-Y. Like pray to, as in like, I don't know why this is double meaning, but what the double meaning of this be. But like pray to the hunter is just like their means of survival, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Synonym for hunter, or like just, or enemy even, just like the bad guy. Antagonist, let's see the word. Aggressor, nemesis, threat. Pray pathetic, but like not pathetic as in like wimpy. I mean pathetic as in worthy of pity, which I think is what it actually means. Like, what's the word for protected? This could be an interesting line. Trying to be a bit like the other lines, trying to be a little ambiguous. What shall I have kept safe, wrapped, cloaked, cradled, preserved, harboured? held. Or pray pathetic. Like misunderstood, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. Pray pathetic. Hello. What's a synonym for misunderstood? ChatGPT is getting worked overtime on the synonym front for me here. So it's a misunderstood. Doesn't help that I went for a run in the heat this morning and now my head hurts and I'm trying to come up with words. Come on, ChatGPT, help me out. Misread, misinterpreted, misjudged, misconceived, taken the wrong way, mischaracterised, misrepresented. None of those are the words I want. Dismissed. What word do I want? Like overlooked or over. Hold off on that line a bit longer. I want to change the spacing a bit. Pathetic in or two. Two. Pathetically. Pathetic paradigm of view. It's a longer line, but I kind of like that. There's something imprisoned there. I could make like a long one line here. How does that fit in the line? Where are we? Okay. To go higher there. Radically painted paradigm in the present me. Hiya. How's it going? Trying to do some lyrics. Which is difficult, especially on stream. And especially when you're tired and have a bit of a headache. Yeah, I had a look. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, I thought the it sounded cool. I thought, did you see my email? I said you should check out Loathe. They would be a good one for like inspiration for the kind of guitar stuff. Like it's quite heavy music, but something like huh? No, it was cool. It's it's kind of, obviously it's very different to what I kind of do. I thought something like this might be like way heavier than what you like. I don't know, but the guitar tones in this are pretty heavy, and something like this could be kind of cool. This is pretty heavy. I don't know if this is your thing or not, but hang on, let's get the. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. This one. Yeah. Yeah, I thought those guitar tones are really cool. Yeah. I could hear them, like, we had the stabby kind of stuff. I thought maybe I mean, that is like very heavy. But something like that could be cool. Oh, cool. Well, I mean, if you're thinking chase scene, that's pretty high energy. Yeah, it might be a bit heavy. I suppose that's just where my head goes. And then here I am playing this. So, change of vibe now. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's hard to know what to contribute sometimes. When it's it's different, isn't it? When someone has a very different genre to you, yeah, it's way different. I like that. That's a good line. Yeah. That made fuck all sense until about 8 seconds ago. I knew what I meant and it worked. Yeah, it's very different. I wouldn't normally write something like this. But it's just, man, it's difficult. Lyrics are so hard. I don't know if you write any lyrics, but yeah. So this second verse, right? So, there we go. London versions overgrown. Mercer textures once known. Pathetically painted. Oh God, where am I going with that? Pathetically painted paradigm. It's hard. It's in fives as well, so I had to get my head around that. Yeah, I know. I can get like especially with something like this where it is a bit more like flowy. Well, I know what you mean by flow. I know you don't mean this kind of flow, but like when you have a song that's just chords, where I'm just going, so many possibilities, you know, and nice chords. So you just, it's hard. You have to narrow it down in some way. You know, when there's something a bit more rigid, it's like, it's kind of easier because you have to fit the lyrics into a certain place or match the energy. Whereas when you're just like, you know, just doing that. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm struggling enough with my own lyrics as it is. I need one more line in this verse. Quite a bit of space there might be nice. So where did I get to? Right, this bit. Is this it? Yeah, the drums aren't. I haven't actually set the drums at all. They're just. We haven't actually. Mike and I haven't decided on the drums yet. That's just kind of there. So that's the. Yeah, only problem is it's in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be a bit hard to do the 2 and 4 because that would sound a bit. It wouldn't sound off. You can do it. But, yeah. So. Look at that, I've got my lyrics. Yeah, see, that's the idea, trying to be clever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I need a word for saying like. Oh, I could just say. The aggressor not aggressor is not the right word. I'm using a metaphor for like how, you know, like in nature you see like prey getting hunted and obviously you want to side with the poor, you know, baby seal or whatever it is that's getting hunted by the polar bear. But then I suppose there's like the harsh reality of as you grow up, you're like, oh, actually, like, you know, the hunter is just trying to survive as well. And I'm trying to sort of get some sort of metaphor for that. So I've done the line about prey. So we look at it from the prey's perspective, but need something like, how do we put it? Something sort of sympathizing with. Thanks. Yeah, something kind of sympathizing with, like the polar bear. People like polar bears as well, even though they're like vicious. Polar bear is like the last animal I'd ever want to encounter on my own. I just roll over and just be like, no, I'm done. I guess I'd try and fight it just so at least I could go down fighting. But you know, it's I would have accepted fate by that point. If I'm alone on a polar ice cap and a polar bear's running at me, I've just accepted my fate by that point. So I want to leave a bit of a pause after that line. Oh, hang on, that's a good line, is. Prison with you. Just a short line to finish, like. What's a synonym for a hunter, or a metaphor for like a hunter? Like a metaphor. I don't want to just. I'll just use the word hunter. I don't like that word for this. Well, like. Something. It's a bit cheesy, but the line like nature needs nurture too. Something along those lines, like. Something needs nurture too, like. I don't want to say that, that's a bit too punny. Something needs nurture too. How do I put it? Nature's wrath needs nurture too. How do I get water? Pray, paradigm, prison with you. Yeah, okay, haven't got the melody for that exactly, but yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This time it only took me 47 minutes to write 2 lines. Wow. Don't know what that says about me, and or I don't know if that says that I'm just diligent and I really care about what I'm writing, or if that just says that I'm really slow and fucking stupid, or some bit of both. I think these are interesting lines. I think they're like thematically deep rather than just being, you know, kind of surface level. So we've got some, we're getting somewhere now. So good. How are you? Did you hear what I just said? How I've written 2 lines in 48 minutes. That's being harsh on myself. 47 minutes. But I think they're good lines. These 2, pretty fucking detailed. So the concept being, so I can't remember if I explained the concept of the song, but the concept of this verse is sort of harsh truth of growing up, and you realise sort of the way the world is a little bit. So like, you start to learn these kind of ugly truths of life, these inversions, I guess is the metaphor for that. And then immersive text, just once known, is like saying how, you used to just be immersed in stuff and you didn't really care about it, and text just quite like a tactile thing. It's like, it's not something you think about, it's just like, it's just there. And then this is a complicated line, but this is like a metaphor for nature and how we always want to side with, the prey animal, the cute little bunny or whatever, because it's, but actually, like, part of nature, one of the sort of harsh truths of nature is that, like, it's a cycle, and saying nature's wrath needs nurture too is like saying, the hunter, and basically all parts of nature are sort of necessary, even the quote unquote bad bits, and sort of coming to realise that is sort of a bit of a harsh reality, I guess. Maybe it's like teaching your kids that the animals, the hunter isn't the bad guy, I guess, in the nature documentary. That's kind of where I was going with that. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. It makes sense in my head, and that's what matters. So I liked this pre-chorus. Yeah. Only I found a way. Parallel path remains. Set it down before me. Oh yeah. You have to find a way to phrase that line. I don't quite know. I like that line, but I need to phrase it properly. What were you practicing guitar-wise? I like that right, I'm going to do pre-chorus 2. I'm actually just going to change the last line, because I like the first 2 lines of it quite a lot. It's a bit of a sad pre-chorus, but so I'm going to do the first 2 lines the same, but then the last line, I don't want to say it's more throwaway, but it's just like, it's not as, yeah. That's cool. Hey, look, whatever gets you picking it up and playing it kind of counts, doesn't it? It counts for something. What melody though? Where was this? I don't like the melody though. Oh, I did. Oh, that's okay. That's some other fancy. Hello. I like that name, Tinker Tailor's Sailor Drunk. That's a brilliant name. I saw, what was so the throwaway line being this one. So I've got a pre-chorus that I really like the first 2 lines to, which is these. We'll go, yeah. I might just have to say your full name just to show appreciation though. And then, so I've got a chorus which I'm not even going to attempt to sing because it's hard. And I've got, so these are my lyrics so far, and the theme of the song is just like, what is it like? I suppose just having, it's the theme of the song is meant to be like patience and trusting the process, and like knowing that there were times in the past where you wanted things to work out but you weren't ready for them back then, and so whatever you want right now, just wait, because you might not be ready for it, and things will come, you know. And it's a sort of hopeful but not sure kind of song. It's like it's hopeful, but it's not sure it's hopeful, which I think is kind of, yeah. The timing weirdly, so it's in 5, the timing, so 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got this kind of, yeah. London version, homegrown, textures once known. Oh, and that's kind of the vague melody I've got for the verse. The pre-chorus I've got a melody, I've got the first 2 lines, I just need like a, yeah. Yeah, it's so funny enough, the chorus is kind of when it says when you say remember, like, so the chorus, like, remember every time you felt this way. So it's like saying, okay, that we've been here before. Every time you felt you've earned your place, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. All the times you kind of felt you deserved something. You say, oh, you're sure of, like, I deserve it this time, I need it this time, but, like, it's the same as before. And then the last line, so far beyond once felt so long ago, is like, what the future felt so far away, but now it's here, and here we are, and we're fine, you know. So I sort of have some idea in terms of what you've said. It's like, it's not far detached, I guess, from the lines you've put there. I suppose I've kind of in some ways said that in my own way, hopefully in the chorus, kind of. Now I've just got to sing it well. Are you a music maker? Or do you stream, or do you do any of that? This is kind of on the lighter, happier end of a lot of the music I do, actually, this song. Let's find this. Like, it gets a bit heavier here, I guess. Wait, not that bit. Wait, this bit. Still not this bit, wait. I suppose the heaviest bit is this bit. Where's the... oh. Oh, very cool. It's kind of the heavier bit of this. This isn't really a heavy song. I mean, poetry and drinking, that's like that's hand in hand. That's like, you know, they're synonymous pretty much, aren't they? What do you write about? I guess technically I try to write poetry, but it's lyrics really, isn't it? It's a different kind of game. Do you like kind of rocky music, this kind of thing? Very cool. Yeah, it's oh, achy neck. I suppose, yeah, if you cover a range of things, it keeps it fresh for you. Yeah, so I'm trying to. So I've got this pre-chorus, right? So. Tell me, I found a way. Parallel path remains. Just need one more line. Parallel path remains. Yeah, it's important. I try to write down stuff about like, I try to like journal and write about good, the things I think are like things I need to remind myself. You know, I think it's important. Um, um, you know, I think you can spend so long in a rut, and if you don't sort of focus on the good, some of the good stuff, I think it's a practice. You know, you got to train your brain to think about. It can't just be stuck thinking about bad shit all the time. I think you can train your brain, and I'm not very good at it as much as I think lots of people struggle with it. But like, I don't know, I think you got to try and train yourself to think. You got to believe it, but like, genuinely look for positive ways to think about life. I think that's kind of, to be fair, that is somewhat what this song is about to some degree. What was the last thing you said, Hayden? It's very cool. Is Icelandic poetry? Is that because you're from Iceland? Is that, am I right in remembering that? We can have a poetry competition between the three of us. Oh, very cool. So you guys are like left and east and west of me, sort of. I'm in the middle in the UK. Yeah, exactly. Who needs one language? I'm struggling enough with just English, so. What's Denmark like? Do you like it? Is it good? Me and a friend were talking about going to Copenhagen at some point. Because it looks nice. I don't know if it is. Only I found a way, parallel path remain. What's the word for something that is like far apart? Or like widening, like foot. So I want to write something about footsteps. Getting further apart, meaning you're starting to run towards something, like. Chillest space in the world. Okay, cool. That sounds good. I'm a happy drunk. I'm definitely a happy drunk. I think as well, because I never get, once I've had like a few beers, I don't go past like maybe. Normally, if I get to like 5 beers, like 5 pints, I get to that point where I'm just full, and like, as in I just don't want to drink any. Like it's not like, I suppose I could drink more, but I'm just like full of beer. And that's why beer is quite good for me, because although it's not good for me, it's not healthy, but like, because I get to I get anywhere like around between 4 and 6, somewhere there. I'm just done, and I've like had enough, and I'm like drunk enough that I'm having a good time. I don't get like too horrifically hungover off of that the next day. I don't really want to drink anymore, so it's kind of cool. It's good. I've got a natural stop valve at about the 5 point mark, the 5 pint mark. Shouldn't say any distance as he did very away from me. Yeah, that's kind of somewhere on the right lines. I want the word footsteps, so something about a distance. Tell me I found a way, parallel path remain, footsteps and What's the synonym for like widening or just getting further apart? It's got to be a good synonym for that. Broadening, spreading, opening, extending. Broadening. Yeah. Fray. Oh, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's the idea that the footsteps are sort of getting further and further apart, implying that the person started to run in the right direction, you know. Yeah, the word measure could be good, actually. So it's like animal tracks. What are they called? Like footsteps. Oh, they are just tracks. Imprint, that's kind of the right sort of word. Oh, Chernobyl. That's I was in Ukraine a few years ago. It's a very cool place. What made you use that as a reference or as a lyric? What's the word for like accelerate? I could just use the word accelerate, you know, or only I found a way, parallel path remains, accelerate. Accelerate. Accelerating measures could work. The word measure could work. Hey, thank you for following. See, when you come back next time, I'll have another 2 lines after another million hours of writing. Accelerating measures, that could work. Only I found a way, parallel path remains, accelerate measure. Accelerating. Accelerate. It's got to be another synonym for accelerate. That's quite a long word. Speed up. Hasten. Ooh. Hasten. Quicken. What is it? Surging. Advancing. Escalate. Expedite. Hastening. Or quickening. Yeah, maybe quickening. Quickening imprints rather than footprints. Tell me I found a way, parallel path remain, quickening tracks. Quickening tracks. Like it does need to rhyme with the A. Just give me hope. Because the O kind of afterglow, hope. Doesn't rhyme, but like I don't necessarily want it to. Yeah, stride. Yeah, quickening strides. Although I suppose stride imply like you can't see a stride if someone's already gone. If you know what I mean. Like the track is like this is evidence. So what I'm saying, tell me I found a way. Like so this for context, this pre-chorus is saying. So I will read what you said, Tinker, in a second. So it says, tell me I found a way, a parallel path remains. Which is where like the unsure side of me is like, well, hopefully me in like a parallel universe maybe found his way, and that's the word parallel is why I've used that. And so quickening, so basically I'm looking for like evidence that other me found a way out of this, you know. This is very depressing. I promise I'm okay. Like this lyrical bit is a bit depressing, but how about quickening tracks? See, I can't see the strides of someone that's already gone, if that makes sense. So that word wouldn't, although I know what you mean about the actual word, it needs to be flayed is a good word. Yeah. The only thing is, tracks. Kind of like give me hope. Just simple. I'm just gonna write that for now. I'm not trying to be lazy. I just actually kind of like something simple. I don't want it to. If it ends in an O vowel, then it's doing the same thing as that last pre-chorus with afterglow, and then hope. They're both kind of O sounds, and then it's just gonna be chorus again. So that's fine. We're getting somewhere. So in terms of song, we've got to this bit. Oh, sorry, what did you say before? Hey Joe. You know, Jimi Hendrix. Turtle speed. Maybe I need like a little a stream deck button for a turtle when I'm, or a tortoise when I'm doing things slowly. That's I actually, to be fair, I was literally in someone's stream yesterday and I had to go. I was like, sorry, I've got to go and drink some beer now. Thank you for following. I appreciate you contributing, checking stuff out. It's very cool. I'm here every day, pretty much every day. I don't know if this bit wants any lyrics. I don't think it needs them. It's like a little drum solo part. No problem, anytime. Trying my best. Thank you, it's very kind of you. Well, I feel like this part kind of is a very upbeat, positive bit. So hopefully this gives positive vibes to whoever's listening. Actually, I'm nearly done. I've only got 2 bits of lyrics to do. Come to think of it. Oh, sorry, I just realised I should probably have it on the other screen, shouldn't I? Hang on, here you go. I should probably do this when I'm doing the lyrics. Hang on. Oops. That would be better. There you go. So these are the lyrics that I've got so far. Everything up to here. Thank you for the... Yeah, I normally would have it like this. I just didn't think to... Can you read it when it's in the top corner? I'm guessing not. I might have to make myself another coffee. Ooh. Twitch following is slowly building up. So when you first started following me, I think I had 100, like around 100, 150. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I thought it might be. Whereas now I'm on what, 234. It's going up bit by bit. Got 3 subscribers. Counts or something. So it's getting there. And getting more like average viewers now as well. So basically the verses I've gone quite what's the word? Abstract and like ambiguous, and then the pre-chorus and the chorus are much more like straight to the point. Yeah, and it's quite, I hope this kind of has some deeper meaning to it, you know. I think a lot of people don't really care about lyrics, like when they're listening, but I think it all just contributes to, sometimes certain words just feel right in a certain space. The word overtone was stuck in my head for ages for like one of the lyrics, and I just felt like it was the right word, but it just really didn't make any sense. I don't know why. You sometimes just feel like a word just fits somewhere. Yeah. So I wanted that word somewhere. So the words that I really still want to get the word stillness in there. So I need to decide what this bit of the song is going to be about here. Yeah, something like that. This is going to be a really tricky one to play and sing, but I'm determined. So what have we got so far? So verse 1 is like describing that childlike excitement for life and just how you're not worried about anything. Pre-chorus 2 is like, at least if I didn't make it, maybe Parallel Universe me might have made it. It's a bit of a depressing thought. And then the chorus is like, it's going to be okay. You felt this way before, and it's just as well that things didn't work out because you might not have been ready for them. And then pre-chorus 2 is kind of, it's a repeating chorus, it's the same again. So now I need something along the lines of like saying, I guess, how would you put it? Like, I guess something along, it needs to be, I mean, it's got a positive part, isn't it? So what have I got? I had a bit of a vague, what bridge, just get out of your own way. I mean, it's not really, Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I need a theme that kind of fits. Sort of more positive, like. It's tricky, man. Tricky to get like a. Need the right kind of theme. Don't want to just write about some garbage. What kind of words come to mind? So let's just play the thing. Feeling just like 3 words, just repeated. Again, I'm not trying to be lazy. I just think doesn't need to be simple. I'm just feeling it's quite a flowy part, and I want to embrace that. It's 3 words that kind of sum up. This could be really fucking cheesy if I'm not careful. So even 3 words like can be pretty. Is there any hint at what could work here? What words did I have in my list? Maybe it does need to be more than 1. More than 3 words. I don't want to just whoa 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 my way through it. It could be like a 3-syllable word, or a 1 and a 2, or a 2 and a 1, or just 3 1-syllable words. There's quite a few combinations. I mean, the word still was quite a stillness. Could do what na na na. I mean, there's so many na na nas, aren't there? What are the famous na na? I mean, there's Hey Jude. Na 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 na. There's that. There's there's Rockstar by Pink. Na 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 na. What else is there? Isn't there a My Chemical Romance song that has some na na nas in it? Pretty sure there is. I'm trying to think. Is it Oh, it's called Na Na Na. It is, okay. Yeah, it's literally called Na Na Na. brackets na 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 na. This one. Yeah, that's 3 na 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 songs that I know. Is there room for more than just 3? Yeah, yeah. It is called. It's called na 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 brackets na 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 na. How many nas? It's an interesting note. Yeah. Again, it's hard to find. What else have I written? Sub themes: nostalgia, patience, trust the process. The word trust, I guess. Humility, misguided, no impatience. So about enjoying being the passenger is kind of cool. Like, I was just saying, give up control to like in a sort of good way, like. Maybe 2 3-worders and repeat it 2 times. Or something about sort of finding peace in not knowing. So like. Well. You still writing music, or are you just sitting and chilling while this is on? I might go and make another coffee, just to give myself a bit. What's the time? 3 o'clock. It's not too late to have a coffee, I don't think. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I'm tempted to go and make myself a coffee just to give myself a bit of a second wind. I didn't fall asleep till quite late last night. So I'm thinking I might go and make a coffee. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Halfway on my still. I did like the word still. Or still. Something still, could use that word. Oh, some of the words did I? Like waiting still. Waiting still. But like still can have two meanings. Waiting still can mean like, oh, I've been waiting for ages. But it can also mean like calm. You know, waiting still, like peacefully. Yeah. Simple. I'm gonna have one more line and then dub and say it twice. Yeah, path disappearing in verse. Yeah, I need to find your own path into the unknown. Yeah, no, there's not enough song left. I appreciate the idea, but actually we've, funnily enough, we're near the end of the song. You only get the chorus twice, and then you get like an alternate chorus at the end. So you got this part, and then it ends on this. So I only really need a few more lyrics now. Just words that rhyme with still. Just any of these kind of work. Let's see. Words that rhyme with still. Brackets or half rhyme. Doesn't need to be a full rhyme, does it? Will, kill, chill, hill, fill, thrill, skill, drill, nil, spill, quill, pill, till, grill, form and grill, steal, shill. The word feel kind of could say like feel. Or just still we feel. As in like when you're still, that's when you can feel something, rather than when you're busy rushing around. Or real, still real. Bit cheesy, I never like that. Kind of works. Yeah. Yeah, that works. What's that word for? Yeah, that kind of works, yeah. It'd be nice, it would imply something following. Yeah, I know what you mean. Or maybe... maybe... So maybe it's those the first two words though. The word waiting still is quite good though. Yeah, I think I kind of do. I know what you mean. Thoughts on how to feel. I could do the second line. I could put more detail into the second line, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah. You can do it. I suppose you can like say the same word more than once as long as you're clever about it. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Like, I mean, I'm just literally repeating the line, which I guess is a different kind of technique, isn't it? But because waiting still is like a clever double meaning, because I do quite like that as a... I kind of just want to keep saying that line, but I just don't think it works. Because waiting still, like I said, it can either mean, oh, it's still here, or it can mean like waiting, but just, you know, peacefully. It can mean both things. Could just... Right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sort myself a coffee out, and I'll play this just while I get my coffee. So I don't want to leave it too late to get a coffee, and then I'm kind of thinking, oh, I shouldn't have coffee now. So, see what you think of the whole song. I'll play it from the beginning so you can hear it. It kind of fades out here somewhere. Cool. Right, I'm going to make a coffee. See what you think of the song. Any feedback is welcome. There's some vocal melodies kind of sat on there as well. I'm going to go and sort my coffee. I won't be too long. I've gained 1 viewer in the time that I wasn't here. I don't know what that says about my personality. You rhymed me with me. It's just all about you, isn't it? I can't believe I stopped the track. It was on like the last hit and I stopped the track. How are you anyway? I didn't fall asleep till late, then I got up and went for a run and I'm really dehydrated and I've got a headache now. But I got some more lines down. Oh, fine. We'll give the chair the hot seat. No pun intended. Actually, you should follow Methven. Is that how you pronounce your name? I can't think of however else I would pronounce it. He does similar thing to me. You could change. You know, the emphasis could be like Methven. No, it couldn't. Methven. Could be Methven. That could be. Yeah. Have you seen Peep Show where Super Hands says to Jeremy, he's got a van, he's a man with a van. He says, if you get a van, we could be men with ven. Which is a pretty fucking awesome line. Men with ven. Mans with vans. Right, I'm just gonna go and pour the milk into my coffee. Men with vens would be too far. Met ven, just ignoring the H, or rather aspirating CH. Yeah. Do you say methven, like vn, or ven? Right, let me get my coffee, 1 second. Where did you have the me lyric? Methven. Yeah, I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? Like, I know what you mean. Like, I say Rowley for my surname, although my parents and some people that I know say Rowley, and it feels very. I feel like Rowley either feels like really posh, like Rowley, or Rowley can be like really geezer, like Rowley. Oh, that's almost Rowley, isn't it? But like Rowley. Second part of the bridge, so this one. This bit. I have got some lyrics for that. I don't know how I'm going to sing the last line. I'm going to have to play around with it. Oh, I thought you meant this one. Sorry, I thought you were helping. But yeah, what was it? Tell me how, yeah. Tell me I found a way. Parallel path remains. Quickening tracks give me hope. I'm concerned about the green flashing camera lights that I'm getting. Oh. Yeah, oh sorry, right, got you. Okay, I'm following now. I'm back in the room. In the words of Little Britain. What's his name in Little Britain? The hypnotist guy. Yeah. So I'm up to the bridge. So in terms of lyrics, percentage done, I am here out of. Yeah, so what? I mean, we're like 3/4 of the way in, aren't we? Yeah, I do love Little Britain. It gets a bit repetitive, doesn't it? It's kind of the same thing, but I do love it. So the line is waiting still, but I like it because the theme of the song is about being like patient, and so waiting still could mean like, oh, I'm still waiting, like it's been a long time. It could also mean like waiting patiently, still as in just calm. So it's kind of a double meaning, which I think is clever. So like, what is it? Still. See another line. Yeah, so it needs to be. That's a good line. I know it's only 3 syllables and 2 words, but in the context of the song, it's quite an important line. Or still too. So painfully close to finishing the song. I mean, there's vocal harmonies, but those often aren't too. Like that's quite fun to do. So it's kind of math homeworky, but did some more vocal takes during the song yesterday, and they seem to go okay. I'm gonna comp them and see if I've got like what I think are final takes. I might have to go and do them again. I don't know if they were quite there. I could do. I like it just kind of simple though. I know what you're saying. I could. Patient, waiting still. Do that. Patient, waiting still. Yeah, I've already got the word patiently is the only thing. Where do I have it? Fleeting patient time earlier. So again, not that you can't use the same word again. Probably would have got the word still or waiting somewhere. Maybe I don't actually. Actually, I don't think I do. Weightless could be cool. Weightless. Yeah, I do know. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is one of those weird things, isn't it, with songwriting, where like a rule can be a rule until the complete opposite is true. Yeah, like it's like, right, don't be too repetitive, except for when being repetitive is good, or like don't be too. I don't know. It's like I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like the rules seem to be true like all of 53% of the time. And they just got to be clever the rest, or like maybe more than that, but yeah. Waiting still, weightless. Bill. Who's Bill? Weightless. What rhymes did I get for still? Grill. Yeah. Don't make up words. What's the other one? The Irish guy. Just makes up loads of words. The poet. But yeah, people just make words up. It's like, oh, so you can just do that. You can just make up a word that sounds like the thing. I think the word bashful should mean that you're bashy and you bash things, but it means shy, and I think that's wrong. I think bashful should mean like you like to bash, which is like make a lot of noise and break things, which would, What good words do we have? Neologism. What? What on earth does that mean? What the hell, neologism? Oh, newly coined word. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. Hey, sometimes all you need is a little spit. Bowling. Oh, that does make sense, doesn't it? Like in the Matrix. If anyone's watching this full screen and doesn't see the chat, I'll be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Waiting still. Once for it's just, that's a really clever line in my head, and I don't want to dilute it with like a crappy one, which is the problem. Sing the whole thing now. I haven't even figured out how I'm going to sing it yet. How am I? I don't know how the hell I'm going to sing this line. Over playing this. Where is it? I used to play it on the electric. What's different, as in, do we write very different lyrics, or do you mean the process of how you write versus, or both? Do you mean like you write just different in a different style, or is your process of writing lyrics a different thing? Speech, oration, discourse, quote, story, study, yeah. I got an A star in GCSE Latin language and GCSE Latin literature. I did 2 Latin GCSEs. So I should have known that, probably. Instead, I just know that Caecilius est in the atrium. Unfortunately. And a load of dirty poems by Catullus. If you look up Catullus's poems, the man was a fiend. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, logo, yeah, that is Greek, isn't it? Oops. Could do for... Process lyrically feels different to getting a bit more introspective and association and new stuff. Oh, well, there you go. Similar theme, I guess. Different. So, would you say it feels different to you're getting a bit more introspective and leaving more room for interpretation in the new stuff? So, do you mean your old stuff was less introspective? Is that what? Sorry, I didn't quite follow what you meant. Feels different to you're getting a little bit more introspective and leaving more room. Do you mean compared to the old stuff you used to write, or compared to this? Right, okay, yeah. That works, man. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of get I kind of managed to like doody-do sort of a melody or like a cadence or something, and then I end up putting words to it. I like to get the flow first and then put the words to that. Because I think you need some constraint, and if you just try and write words, it's like, well, I could write any words, you know. I think you need to make the words fit the space that you've already got in your head. That's how I just do it, I'm sure. I've never had a go at writing lyrics before a song, that's one thing I've not done. But again, I'd be like, how do I... But thank you for saying the lyrics are cool. I appreciate that. Waiting still. I was thinking like... something like almost a question, like for saying... to something... Waiting still. So like, that find or it's for what's real is it simple. For, but I thought like for what's real as a question could be interesting. Oh, do we find what's real? Oh, okay, that could be clever. Because... Yeah, because... Okay, so it could mean waiting still, as in like, oh, I'm still waiting, and then do we find what's real? Question mark, as in like, you know, do we find out what's good? Like, what... You know, or waiting still as in waiting patiently, that's how we find what's real. So like, and if I say it twice, then I'm kind of saying both of them if I do that. So waiting, no, that one's not the question mark one. That's the question mark one. So you can't hear the question mark, but it could go up in pitch. Question normally goes up in pitch, doesn't it? So waiting still. So I'm still waiting here. Do we find what's real? Like just asking, I don't know, God or, you know, the Almighty, whoever your Almighty is, you know, what's real? Oh, is someone going to buy someone's going to buy my sonar works, thank God. And then waiting still, do we find what's real? So like we find the real. Could you chance a second time round? Oh, change, did you mean? No, I think I want to keep this because then it's quite, and this is only like a really clever thing that the two of you in this stream will know. But it's clever because it's the same words both times, but it means a different thing both times in my head. And maybe some clever, if I put the lyrics with that having a question mark and that not, if we ever get anywhere as a band and people are like, why does that one have a question mark but that one doesn't? I'll be like, oh, it means a different thing the second time he sings it, even though it's the same words, sung the same way. Aren't I clever? I've got a headache though. I don't know if it was worth it. So we're nearly all the way through the song. It just like need a final chorus lyric now. I'm happy with that. That's I thunked really good there. I've earned my coffee. So, okay, I'm interested to know, in terms of how long it takes you to write lyrics. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 7 minutes, and I've written 6 lines of lyrics. And the last stream I did was about 4 hours, and I wrote, I believe, 5. Oh no, that's a lie. Sorry, hang on. No, I've written, 6 lines of lyrics in 2 hours and 8 minutes. It was shorter than that, to be fair. I got a coffee and a break. It's probably more like 2 hours. And then the last stream, I think I managed to write 5 lines in about 4 hours. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes it just comes quickly, doesn't it? And then other times you just gotta fucking grind it out. And this is the first set of lyrics that I've written fresh for a while now. I really like my bass solo here, so I'm going to play it again because I like listening to it. This is genuinely one of my favourite things I've written, and it's just an improvised bass melody, but I really like it. Sometimes it just happens, man. Yeah, I used to be quite like snobby about it, where I was like, oh, if you've not spent like 1 million hours on it, it can't be good. Whereas now I'm like, if I come up with it quickly, I'm like, thank fuck. That little is heavy. Bit of a crappy bass tone, but yeah. See, that's not doing what I want it to. Oh, for sure, man. Yeah. Right, I was trying to find. Okay, let's put this over. I need to find the little frequency where this bass octave comes through. Oh. It's only 28 decibels. What'd be cool? I could make it like a little wah sweep. This is getting a bit silly now, but if I do this. I don't know if this is going to do what I want it to. Definitely comes through at that lower frequency there. Oh, I've got to turn that band off when I get to that point. Kind of like that. Yeah. The what is it? The auto wah pedal. It's like the opposite. Manual wah. Yeah, it's basically what a wah pedal does, isn't it? Sorry, I didn't read what you just said. Write poems about what's going on in the seasons, like how the seasons look like, the wind blowing waves in the golden sea. Well, it's nice. Ripe grains. I like wheat because it makes beer. No, it doesn't. What makes beer? Barley. That's it. Ripe grains form waves in the wind for harvesting. Yeah. I remember seeing once something that's really like weirdly beautiful to look at was, I remember I was sat, you know, I don't know if they have it where you are, but like Methven, you'll know the like bowling, but not like bowling as in like a bowling alley, like outdoor bowling, you know, like the old people do on the green, like on a golf green where it's like super flat grass. And it was that one day of the year where all of the flying ants come out of the ground and take off. And I remember looking over this like green, like this bowling green. It was super, like completely flat grass, really pristine and like bright green. And all these like flying ants were coming out of the ground, and they were like twinkling, and it looked like it looked like, you know, when you look at the ocean and it twinkles, kind of looked like that. It was really weird. It's a really like bit of a visual illusion right in front of you. Oh, you're just an old soul, maybe. I'm going to make my son's middle name Barley. Someone's calling me. I need to. I'll say I'll call him back. Right. Tell him I'll call him back. House Bell writes a poem about it. Yeah, there's not much you can do about it at that point, is there? Unless you started burning the house. Then it's, yeah. That is a different story. Right, so I've got this final chorus, and I've just got to decide how I'm going to do it, where the lyrics are going to go, like where the melody's going to be. Like in my head, I've got two options. I can either sing on the junk junk, or on the call. It's basically either a call or a response. So. Thank you for tuning in, though. You can contribute more poetic beauty another time. Maybe, hopefully, by the time you see me next, I'll have some finished lyrics here. I feel like it makes sense to put them in the space there, have the junk lyrics there. That means I only have a total of 12 syllables left to write in the whole song, if that is where I place them. Whew. Right, what do I want to write for the final chorus? Humility, finding peace in the fact you don't always know what's best for you. That could be a good theme. Ooh, actually. How many lyrics I want here. Yeah, it doesn't need to be too many lines. Something about being humble, or just not knowing, but like going, that's okay. Brain's not braining very much right now. Does anyone in the chat want to help? I don't know who is still in the chat. Yeah, leaving some space there. Save this. So this is the melody. It's pretty simple. I know what you mean, or if you just can't hear it like working, if that makes sense. I'll just play it without the drums so you can hear like the sort of free, something like that. Literally just 3 notes. Such a busy instrumentation. So we got this. Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like you can hear all of this. Sorry, it's me. Is in the in this. I'm just thinking mixing brain for a second. Oh yeah. Somewhere there. Doesn't have to be those notes. It's just like, yeah, it's just a rough sketch. Could change those notes. Do you ever do any of this kind of thing on stream, or do you just do like the Rocksmith thing? I normally stream during the week, so given this is a Saturday, I feel like this is a bit quieter than usual stream-wise. But managed to get about, I was kind of holding on to like about 10 viewers for the last 2 or 3 streams, which was pretty sick. Oh, that's totally fair, man. I'm kind of doing the opposite of the Sleep Token thing, where like they're super secretive and I'm just like, nah, you can see all of it right now. Because I do think like, because they've obviously built such a personality around what they do, but I do think they're a bit of an exception to the rule, really, aren't they? But I think having the way the world is going, I think it's going to be more and more important for people to be able to connect with you. That's why I'm really putting time into Twitch. Partly because I enjoy it, but partly because I think actually there's going to be more and more space for like people wanting to see real people and connect with them. And I think that applies with the music. So it's a big part of why I'm trying to build this now. Like, say early doors, as if people don't already, as if there aren't loads of people already making loads of money on Twitch. But you know, in terms of music, there's not that many people. I mean, you've got like your Matt Heafys and whatever, but even he doesn't do it that much anymore, does he? Relatively. So I'm kind of hedging my bets on that, and I think, yeah. The only thing I worry about is like, say the music did get anywhere, and someone just releases the song. Say I just play through the song once before it gets released, and then someone else just releases it. I'm like, oh, that's great. But I think that's a future problem. I don't have to worry about that yet for quite some time. Ooh. Sense of togetherness. Nobody has things work out as they planned. What you want in life is changing. Enjoy the ride. Just something about how we don't know what we want or what we need. Like embracing that fact a little bit. Like surrendering to kind of whatever happens, but not in just like a rolling over and letting life happen to you, but like in a sort of more of a Zen kind of way. Oh, I could tie it to the pre-chorus. Because this is saying, tell me I found a way. But I could say, I don't need to find a way, or like, you spent 3 hours this morning talking to ChatGPT, creating an app to encourage. Yeah, that'd be, man, that's, I I don't mean this sarcastically, but good luck with that. You have my full support, but that's yeah. People just love getting involved, getting in the weeds, and like shitting all over each other, don't they? It's like that, you know, that at Team America. Have you seen Team America when he makes that speech at the end saying they're dicks, pussies, and assholes? That whole those assholes just like to shit all over everything. Have you seen Team America? Because if you haven't, that might not mean anything, but it's a fucking hilarious moment. Something about found a way. Yeah, that is true as well. I sometimes find myself overthinking, like, "Ooh, should I say that?" Which is not good. I think it's becoming a bit more. I'm less to be fair, I'm less self-censoring around like my friends and just when I'm, or like just with people in person. But the problem is with online, it can just get taken and people can just run with it. So I'm just a lot more careful with like online. But like amongst my friends, or not even just my friends, but just amongst like, you know, like just people, you know, I'm just talking to someone in person. Like in person where it's not going to be like taken and misinterpreted, or, you know, if something's just written in text particularly, it can be misinterpreted. Or like say I had loads of followers on here and I made some political statement and it just got like clipped in the wrong way, and that's it. Like suddenly someone thinks you think this or that, and it's like, no, you just didn't clip it properly. You see that all the time, don't you? And also the friends of mine that don't self-censor are the absolute funniest ones to be around as well. Yeah, that's there's a bit where he says, so there's this speech that he gives where he says, in this world there are dicks, pussies, and assholes, and he says Team America are dicks. What is it? Oh, I can't remember. Look it up. I can't remember. I'm not going to do it justice, but it's very funny. You need to watch it. It's a very funny movie. There's no way it would get made now. Like there's just no way. No, maybe I suppose bits of it they could get away with, but nowadays they'd get in a lot of trouble. Or maybe they wouldn't. I guess enough people would probably find it funny that they just wouldn't. But do you write any of your band's songs? Like, do you start any of your band's songs, or do you just do the lyrics? Or do your guitarists tend to write the instrumentation, or do you do a bit of that as well? I know you said obviously you don't play guitar live, but do you write any parts for them, or even just like sketch any parts out? Let's drink some water. I'll stay hydrated. Can I press the hydrate button for myself? I don't know if I can. Oh. No, wait, what? Hydrate. Redeem. Yeah, redeemed it for myself. Oh, so is he like the primary songwriter on the instrumental side then? Wait, what? I didn't see that. When did you send... Stop giving me them on the acoustic guitar, man. I'm gonna have to... How am I gonna... There you go. That counts. Try it on that soon. Oh, that's better. Sorry, I don't know, it's clipping. I can see the clipping. No, it's clipping on the input gain. Oh. There you go. Right. I need some more. What other ones could I do like that? Pinch harmonic's quite funny. What other funny ones could I do? Pinch harmonic's 350 channel points. Need some other funny ones like that. So found. Found my way. Found. Let's say found my way. That's quite an overused line, isn't it? But found. I say found a way. Fucking. What's it? Stream. What are they called? Best viewers on streamview.com. Remove the space. Yeah, of course I'm going to click on that, mate. Does anyone click on these? There's no way. Found a way. Just don't get the point. I remember, so that I think I told you about that podcast that I did. I can't remember if I mentioned it. And I literally went from 0 followers. It took me so long to get like 30 followers. It took ages to get to like 100. But then getting from like 100 to 1,000. I think I got to about 1,200 or something like that. Let's have a look. I think that's what I got to. I seem to remember being on 1234 for a while. Oh god, this gone down. 1208. I don't blame people for unfollowing. To be fair, I don't post on it anymore. Just read the news. 16 billion passwords leaked in Google, Facebook, and Apple breach. Oh, that's great. I wonder if that's in just like standard news. I just saw that pop up. Oh. Well, at least it's not my Twitch password, which is probably the same anyway. Yeah. So, found a way, because I said tell me I found a way, so found the way. That's not the way. Then it's found a way. Found a way. Found the way. Like where I lay or where I stay or like something like that. Like the idea of finding the way by just staying put and trying to be present, you know. Or found no way. Or we could do the opposite, like found no way. Far away, that's a bit generic. Found no way. Found a way. Definitely getting better at hearing which chord tone I'm hitting. I thought that was the third. Do it a second. It's interesting. That's more interesting. Quite like that lower note that I did earlier. That change of note is so much more interesting. Found the way. Just. Where I wait? So... Oh, I've kind of got a similar lyric to that in another song. Hello, have I been on since last night? No, what is in all what is in all night? No, okay, no. I don't know if that's what you meant. No, I've just I've been on for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. Went for a run this morning. I couldn't fall asleep. I shouldn't have streamed so late, especially because I have the light on me to make sure the lighting's good. And I couldn't fall asleep, so I didn't fall asleep till late. Really? No, I've not. No, that's weird. Why does it say that? Is that how long it has on the thing? Hang on, if I look at my... Where is it? If I just go on Twitch... Live... Oh, it just says 2 hours 40 when I go on it on my one. Yeah, I've not... No, I've not been live for 19 hours. That'd be brutal. No, I've spent... That's insane. I don't know how that's happened. It's a shame that doesn't show that for everyone, because I reckon people would tune in like, geez, how's he... just out of interest. Yeah, I've just been doing some... I've come up with, in 2 hours and 40 minutes, I've written... Wait for it. 4... Well, it's kind of 2 lines of lyrics, but... 5... 7 lines of lyrics. Yeah, if you didn't close your Twitch browser down, maybe it just thinks I've been live the whole time. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that'd be, given like I said that I've written 7 lines of lyrics in the best part of 3 hours. That's well, I'm nearly done with the song. Just gotta get, it might be a bit high for me. It's not too bad. Just where I stay. It's going to be a long story explaining the what from yesterday, the thing I was working on. I haven't actually looked at that at all today. I've just been working on... Here you go, I can play you this. This is... I'll play you like a verse and a chorus from some much more upbeat kind of song. It's a bit loud. I need to quieten these lead parts. This is the one I'm working on at the moment. Actually, I finished the song. I just need to do the lyrics, and I've nearly finished that actually. Got lyrics and vocal like melodies. And it's going to take me a while to explain it. You can have a look at the lyrics. They're all here. Well, here. They're a bit ambiguous and then a bit more straightforward in the pre-choruses and stuff. Yeah, no worries, man. I might still be here. I don't know. See how I feel. So this is like a big chorus here. Yeah. So that's the kind of vibe of the thing. Thanks. Yeah, I've kind of got like, so the verse is like what did I even write? Second verse. Yes. What's the kind of melody? What did I have? Wasn't it? Kind of quite somber, and then yeah, so it's all kind of, it's meant to be like a sort of sure but not sure of where life's going sort of thing. I don't quite know how to describe it without, hopefully the lyrics have some sort of, the verses are quite ambiguous and you know, they're meant to be a little more, what's the word, open to interpretation, whereas the chorus and the pre-chorus are a bit more, it's just about like sort of I guess wanting everything now and just like accepting that, like, you know, that like you're not always ready for everything now, so just having a bit of patience, you know. And then it goes beyond that as a topic, but that's the general theme of like, that's what the chorus is kind of. And it's about how like there'll be lots of times in life where I've wanted something now but I'm not ready for it, and so it's like, you know, it's kind of accepting that and going, okay, you might not be ready just yet, but it's okay, but not being fully sure of that as well at the same time. So it's kind of a bit of a confusing song. I'm kind of trying to go quite simple at the end here. What was that? It's interesting. Might not be it. So loads of options. I have to just try singing the words with the melody. There's not much point trying to make a melody when you haven't fully got the words yet, or like too much of a concrete melody. Yeah, I think that's important. Yeah, and the verses are much more ambiguous than like than the pre-choruses and the choruses. Yeah. So, and then so the final chorus is meant to be about like sort of found a way forward and just in sort of inner peace and just accepting things as they are to some degree. So like, and it's got to be just 3 syllables if it's going to fit this little pattern. Oh, I like going low, that's cool. Thanks. No, not yet. I will do. I just wanted to work on this, to be honest. I want to try and balance, like, because working on new, I don't know, certain things are easier to work on than others. And lyrics, like I said, I've done 7. How many lines have I done? So I've done 4. How many have I done today? 4, 5. I did that. Yeah, I've done 7 lines in 2 hours, like 2 hours and 50 minutes. So it's really easy to shy away from doing lyrics because I know they just take ages and they're not very entertaining probably for people to watch. But I'm like, I want to just do the whole process on here, so and just accept that maybe people won't be as interested in this bit. But I just, yeah. So, whereas the songwriting, like the more active riffing is like, it's a bit more fun and just easier. This is more rewarding because when it's done, it's like, oh, cool, that song's done. You know, I need to write the vocal harmonies and things. So like, I don't know, so here. So I'll try and... try and find some like other vocal melodies to go on top of the ones I've got. So like... that another time, but some people can just do harmonies out of nowhere. I don't know how they do that. Oh, excellent. I did English literature at A level, but then I did it at AS level like the first year. I didn't do the second. Annoyingly, I did really well in psychology, so I was like, and I like psychology, but the A level was really, really boring. So I did. So I ended up doing that because I did so well in it that it would be kind of stupid not to. And I wanted to do economics and French, which are the other 2 that I was doing. So I was like, so I had to drop English literature. And actually I kind of was like, maybe I should have just done that. I would have enjoyed it a lot more. So yeah, so, alright, going back to this. So. Was it? Oh, in the something found the way in. So just in like being still, in stillness, like in in or where, or it doesn't have to be 3 words. It could be like a 3-syllable word. Or like found the way. It could so easy to make this really cheesy, like 1-syllable words just can be just a beeline towards your cheesiest like lyrics, and I just don't want to do that, especially when I think I've worked quite hard on the rest of the song to make it interesting. I mean, partly you could argue that justifies being simple, but at the end, given it's the big payoff, but like. Because you found the way, found, yeah, maybe found again. So like found. in what are some like 2-syllable words that rhyme with way? Let's ask ChatGPT. Delay, dismay, display. Obey, okay. Today. Found the way. Found. This is my favourite lyric. This one, which I think just because I think it was clever, because the bridge is meant to be like a dual meaning, and the only way you know that is from either the question mark or the full stop at the end. So like, the first line is like, waiting still do we find what's real, which is saying like, oh, I'm still waiting, you know, it's been a long time, are we ever going to find some sort of meaning, you know, it's a bit deep. And then the second line, waiting still, as in waiting peacefully, like at peace, you know, waiting like patiently, that's when you find what's real. It's like it's the same line, exactly the same words, but different meaning for each one. That was the thinking behind that. And obviously the question mark is like, makes that bit a question, obviously. And then the full stop there. So the only way you'd know that these aren't just, that's not just the same sentence twice, is with the punctuation at the end, by actually reading the lyrics. You wouldn't know it, hopefully, just from how it's sung. But like I said, I might sing that one up in pitch and that one down, just to sort of suggest that a bit more strongly. I thought that was clever. But it, like, thematically clever. It's like those paintings that you turn upside down and it's like, is it a duck or a rabbit, you know? Something like that. Found the way, found. Found a way. Thanks. I thought it was a clever little idea. It took me so long to come up with that. Right, found the way. Right, let's just play the part. At least anyone listening can hear it. I could just say found a place. Found my place is a bit too sure of itself. Found a space. Found some space. Kind of like that. It's a bit more quirky. Like, yeah, fuck it. I like that. Sorry, I hope the kids aren't watching. I can restrain a potty mouth on my paid time. Yeah. And then change the last two lines. Like, so that wet, like, something. I'm going to change this, so it's going to be like an A-A-B-A rhyme scheme. On some space. Da-da-da, where I stay. Yeah. I'm sure there is. Stay, remain. Yeah. So I just need to find a Minecraft movie. Is that the one with Jack Black in it? Everyone's been going mad about it. I found the way, found some space. Let's try that. One more line, come on, then the song's done. Literally one more line. It's been such a slog, but it's nearly done. And then I can get on to the next one, which is exciting. Found the way, found some space, something, 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 where I stay. Is there anything, right. I always do this where I write loads of words that I think I'm going to use, and I think I've literally used one of these words. I used the word inversion. I wrote all of these words down as like a little mood board. I didn't even use any of these concepts that I thought were really cool. Oh, I'm such a moron. Oh, these are such clever ideas. Why didn't I do any of this? Proving bread isn't very clever. But, damn. Oh well. I can use them for another thing. Yeah, I quite like the idea of like photographic film, how that develops in like a dark room, you know, the idea that it's a bit of a metaphor for like you need a dark room for like something to develop, like a darker, you know, dark being, you know, obviously negative, like kind of, so you need sort of, you need the good to have the bad sort of thing, or the bad to have the good. And then there's an experiment I remember learning about in physics, to particles passing through like a gold foil. That I thought was an interesting one, like a reference. That's not really going to fit here now. Bird leaving the nest, I mean, that's a bit of a generic metaphor, isn't it? Periscope, I guess, looking up above, yeah. Yeah, although it's still kind of questioning, so maybe like, it could be will I something. Will I... Well, it could be will I something, will I stay? It's a bit more... will I... Should I stay or should I go? Found the way, found some space. Will I... Will I... thrive? Hello. Speaking of thriving, my brain's not thriving right now. I'm so nearly done. I'm so nearly done. I need like 2 words or 3 words. I've spent ages on this. It's nearly there. On my way. Yeah. I think I don't want it to rhyme. I want this one to not rhyme. So found the way, found some space, but then question it, because the song's not meant to be like totally all sunshine and rainbows. There's meant to be an element like, so a question like, will I, or have I, could I? Could this grow? Could I grow? Found the way, found some space. Could or will this grow? Or just will this go if I stay? Yeah, I hope right. Again, I don't want to rhyme the A. Sorry, I don't want to rhyme the A. I want this to be a B A. So. Well, alone, like something. I mean, hope could work. Something but just end on hope. So like something hope. What else did I talk about? I said give me hope. I think that's a bit generic line, isn't it? long ago there, so far beyond. So, I found some space. Everyone's cool. Why does everyone try and call me? Either call me or message me or WhatsApp me or whatever when I'm doing stuff, and then when I'm not, it's like the opposite. Right, found the way, found some space. Something smart. Long ago. I could, because that line, something ago, or just the word go, because that's a reference, or so. Something unknown. Or show. Or can this grow where I stay? Because it's just, it's like positive, but I don't want it to be too... How does it look? Ending on a question, I think, is kind of quite powerful. It's very simple final chorus, but I think I've been pretty complicated everywhere else, so that's fine. That could work. Should we say that's it? I might want to change that last note there. Ooh. I might have to change that. End on that chord. Found the way, found some space. Can this grow where I'll stay? That's quite good. Shit, I'm gonna have to re-record that one. That last bit. Bollocks. Get rid of that ending. Oh well. It's fine, it's not very hard to re-record all that bit. So, I might as well just do it now. I know what I want to do. Well, sort of. Right, we're back on the guitar. I like that. That's good. Wicked. So yeah, you missed some lyrics, but what did I get? So I've got a bridge, which is quite clever. Doesn't look as clever. Can you spot why? Out of interest, can you spot why this is clever? This isn't me just asking you to tell me I'm clever. I think this is clever. This bit. Can you spot why or no? I don't know. Maybe it just isn't clever and I'm thinking too highly of that part, but I think it is. I'm going to change that final chord because it will fit the lyrics better. I don't know, I'm normally too lazy to do that, but I think this will be good. Hum indeed. Right. right, tuning. Right, hopefully this doesn't crash when I'm trying to record the next bit. I need to figure out how I'm gonna... Because the ending was a bit cheesy, to be honest, so it's fine. Might have to change some bits. Whoa, what's this doing? I need a proper tune up, but okay. Brilliant. Yeah, I can't really record with that. Oh, it's because I've got all these plugins on the end. Ah, right, okay, right, let's... Okay, this is going to suddenly sound a lot deader now. Because I'm going to have to get rid of these plugins to record this next part. Right, please. Okay, it's a bit quieter now, right, let's just turn it up a bit. No, can't do it, right, let's turn it up on here. Is this about the right volume? It's going to be a bit quiet, this bit, I think. So, do I want to end on that chord? Okay, cool. Sounds reet. Right, let's... So I've just... Let's get rid of these for now. How does that chord sound? How do I end that? So what is that again? Right, it's a bit of a weird note. Sounds horrible there, but it will sound right with the right chord. Okay, let's just hit the chord and just see what it sounds like on the end. Very simple. Yeah, okay, cool. Not that, right. That sounds really bad at the moment. I promise that will sound a lot better. When I fix it, right, let's mute all of these for now, because I think they're not helping. Alright, this is going to sound potentially crap. And this will be a different one. This is going to be... This might be rubbish. And actually, cut them. It's just gonna come in there. Oh, it's annoying. Why are all these? Oh, it's these. That's what I need to mute. That's why that sounds weird. Right. No, that's... No. It's annoying. Oh, wait, why isn't that working? So... That should work. I think I just need... I think it's just the other notes. I just need to change I need to make all of it work. What's this doing? Apparently missed all of those notes. Kind of sort of works. What's this bit? Does this bit work? Find out. Nah, it just doesn't connect, does it? That note there. Alright, it's a lot of work just for one note, but I think it makes a lot of sense if I can make it fit. I'm going to have to... Every single one of these parts I'm going to have to sort of rejig. Brilliant. Let's... Have I done this? Oh, not that. Right. This is where technology does get in the way of writing songs sometimes. Saying that, I wouldn't be able to have all these ideas down if this technology didn't exist, so there is that. Right. I don't want that. Right, I know what I want to do there. So let's re-record that one. Let's check it's in tune actually first. Then, I know I'm going to do all this and it's, oh Jesus. No, oh, it probably doesn't help that it's not in tune. That probably really doesn't help a lot. It's all in tune with itself, but I think it's probably the temperature. Right, well let's just redo all of that then. Makes a lot of sense. This is literally my job. Paid money to play the guitar. Or well, teach people the guitar. Cool. Okay. Alright, so what's this doing? Yeah, that's out of tune. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah. Let's hold that for a while, just let it go. Oh, that was meant to be up here. Not like that. Up there. Alright. Na, 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 na. I love this bit. I wonder if that heard my chair cracking. Probably didn't. Sometimes it hears. No. Pickups can sometimes pick stuff up like that. Right, and then this. What was I doing before? Let's make sure this is. Dun dun. Right, okay. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that'll do. Why is everyone calling me now? See, now I'm distracted. Thank you. I might still be. I might just finish this bit and then I just need to sing it basically. But thank you for tuning in again. Oh, I've got a voice now. Cool. Okay. Oh, some of these plugs that need to change as well. Let's just get the drums doing the right thing as well. Let's mute all of that. Okay, boom, boom, boom. The random drum parts that don't make sense now. I think that just wants to be just that. Right, so what's the melody again? Maybe I need to, oh, I need to go. Right, I need to change earlier. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That needs to change. That's what I want. Right, this is a load of nonsense at the moment, but right, does it work over this? So. Yeah. Alright, what's this? That note works. Right, being a bit lazy here, but that note is actually perfect. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Want that note. Right, this is let's just stop being lazy and just do this properly. Let's just do that. Wrong note. What's this? What chord is that? Is that what that is? That's what we want. Okay, what I'm doing there. For anyone watching that doesn't know what I'm doing, neither do I. This one. Cool. Starting to make more sense. Yeah. Right, now that's not doing anything. Oh, that's literally just, what's this? Oh, I think I just... I mean, I could... Let's just throw in a chord on the end on this one. Just literally... Just throw that chord on the end. This one. That ring out. It's a hell of a lot of work for one chord change. Cool. Again. Right. It'll add up. This will be important. Completely changes the ending of the song, which is quite cool. From what was there before, which was this one. Right, it's sounding fine now, it's sounding much better. Yeah, and then with that melody. It's hard to sing at the octave down. Let's grow. Where I'll stay. Oh, that's quite nice. If I sing it properly. If I mute it, oh, okay. Does this work? Mm-hmm. last bit, I think we have to get rid of that. It's fine then. Right. So that needs to be, that's an F. What's this one? Oh, they're both, okay, F, so that needs to go down to a D sharp. Yeah, that's D sharp. Down to there. Make it a bit longer. Let's just fade them out, right? So it's gonna sound a bit long. How long is that going for? So there. Longer. Sorry, that wobbly noise is probably rather annoying, but let's get this right. Quite so far. There we go. Let me make these full chords, so. Confusing sounding at the moment. Oh, bass. I've got to do that. Right, they've got to come in not quite so early there. Yeah. Now what are these? Oh god, what are these doing? What on earth is that? What? Are they like harmonising with this or something? Right. What? All these final notes are just. Right, let's do that. There. There. And then what's this? That's better. No. That could piss off. Okay, yeah, and that. Yeah. I love, jeez. That could be. Is my Twitch frozen, or is that just my laptop playing up? Let's have a look. Is it cooperating? Oh, just me. Cool. Nice. Done. fade them out. Let's just quickly. Whoa. That's nice, isn't it? Right. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Let's get the bass on. It just drops a bit without the bass, doesn't it? Let's get that. Right. Nearly done. Oh my god, it's so warm today. Are you struggling with the warmth as well, or is it just me? Because I am boiling. Let's check this is in tune. Sorry, anyone that's watching that's just dropped in, this is like a really weird point that you've dropped in on in the song. It's done, and I've literally decided to change one chord, but the problem is I've written a whole instrumentation around a different chord. And so I'm literally just changing every single thing by like 2 notes, and it's taking way longer than it should. Let's do... Oh, that's... Is that just out of tune? That sounds out of tune. Yes, okay, good, right. Well, not good, but you know. Yeah, it's very sweaty. That's more like what I wanted, okay. See, okay, I don't think I did that so tightly. Didn't. Right. How did I again didn't do that very well. Still wasn't perfect. That one notice. I'm hungry now. Here. Cool. Oh. I kind of like this that's meant to be down here somewhere. Yeah, done. Song's done. Well, now I need to write the vocal harmonies, but for all intents and purposes, I always used to think it was intensive purposes, but it's intense and purposes. Hype indeed. All the lyrics, right, this computer's struggling with these settings. Doesn't like tracking it when there's loads of stuff already going on. I'm quite hungry now, I need to eat some food and answer all these missed phone calls and messages that I seem to always get on stream. Right. Cool. So the bit that Mr. Popular indeed, but only when I'm streaming apparently. So the bit that I thought was clever, it was this bit in the lyrics, I think I said earlier. The bit that I'm proud of, because it says here, so, waiting still, do we find what's real? It's obviously quite a simple line, but the idea is, like, the first time is with a question mark, or it's a question, and the second time is just a statement. So, like, the first one being, waiting still, you know, like, oh, we're still waiting. Do we find what's real, as in, like, you know, do we ever find, like, purpose and stuff? Then the second half, waiting still, as in, waiting patiently, that's how we find what's real. Waiting still, do we find what's real? It's like where the emphasis goes. It completely changes the meaning of what's being said. Thought that was clever. Yeah. So like waiting still as in, still waiting. And then waiting still as in waiting patiently. Yep. Right, I'm super hungry and I've worked quite hard on this. Again, this was another one. It took me about 3 hours to get. I wrote these, that's 4 lines, kind of more like 2 lines really, and that line, and these 2 lines. So yeah, and then I've retracked all of this. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's just. F sharp. Oh, I might need to change one note. Does that need to change? F sharp. What's that? Ah. Right. This might seem over the top. Oh, wait. So oh. Let's go with that. I think that's. Nice. It's all the layers. Sorted. Done and dusted. Right. You got any more plans today? Or are you just chilling? I got one more follower a few hours ago. Still only counts as one. So, yeah. Hang on one sec. The important bit is I got the song done. So that's that. Smart. Well, I'm going to get some food now. Thank you for tuning in again. I might be here tomorrow evening, but I might not. The weather seems like whenever I check the weather, it looks different. So apparently it's raining today, and then it's raining tomorrow, but then Monday, yeah, it's a bit weird. And it's raining next week, but also not. Depends who you ask. Yeah, so according to BBC, it's raining like all of next week. But then according to the Met Office, it's just like a bit overcast and not raining. So, I don't know who's more accurate. Yeah, it has a little bit, hasn't it? Cool. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it is. Thank you for watching. I'm going to head. If anyone watching wants to follow, I'd appreciate that. Because I'll be writing more songs, releasing them. I've put the pre-save for the next song. It should be in the chat somewhere. Oh, the DistroKid hyperfollow for the next single we're putting out. So if you want to pre-save it on Spotify, that would be cool. It's this one. I don't know if you can. Can you click on that? Can you find that message? No, I don't know. Maybe I should just pin that. What I'll do is next time I'll just pin the pre-save the new single pinned at the top. Yeah. So if you want to do that, that'd be cool. Wicked. Thank you. Cool. Right, I'm gonna head off. Otherwise, I'll just be hanging around forever. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go and have some food now. Bye bye. Oh, it says bye. Stream doesn't end. Right. I will enjoy my food. I'll see you in a bit.